Hello my lovely friends, we have never met here before. You usually see me on TikTok and Instagram, so this is going to be a little different from my usual content. I don't yap so much usually in my usual content, but today we are going to be the queen of yapping because I have so much to tell you. So if you're doing your makeup right now, this is just going to be a yap session. You can probably tell by the title that this is going to be unrecognizable makeup. We're gonna look different by the end of this. I think the first thing we need to do is skincare. No! We need to put on contact lenses first. If you watch my TikToks, you will know that all I do is wear contact lenses, and the lenses you've been seeing has been from my own brand. I am currently trialing lenses because I want to make sure that every single colour on my collection looks good. We don't want no bad colours at all. So I've got 3 different options today. I do want to go for a more so light colour. We're going to test out this blue that I have and see if that's blue enough. If it's not blue enough, it's going in the bin. I'm going to zoom you in for this so I can show you how I put in my lens. My eyebrows are a mess and I was literally green not long ago and it has stained my skin. All I do is I put the contact lens on my finger like this. My nail is yellow because it's stained from the green face paint. I'm gonna pull my eye down and I'm gonna insert it. This one is not going to be part of my collection because it is not bright enough. We're gonna try a different one. Sorry guys, I just zoomed in on my eyes. You see that difference? That is what we want. We're gonna stick with this one. I'm just gonna put the other one in. By the way, you're kind of meant to wash your hands. I did wash my hands. And that is the contact lenses in. A lot of people ask me, hey, why on earth do you always change your eye colour? And it's not because I'm insecure about my eye colour. It is actually because it attracts viewers' attention, because people are scrolling and they're like, oh shit, this girl has really cool eyes. It's just what works. It's just what I found works with getting views, so I continue doing it. Plus I just like to switch up my character. I have always worn lenses since 15, 16. It's always like been my thing. Are you kidding me? My battery is already on 24%. My skincare is always very simple, and a lot of you guys always ask me about my skincare routine. I don't necessarily have one. I do use good skincare products. However, I don't have like a set routine I have stuck to for years. It literally changes every week depending on what I'm like, oh, I like the look of this, I'm gonna stick to that today. But I have had very good skin growing up. I've never had acne. I'm blessed when it comes to my skin. Although when I was pregnant, my skin was absolutely terrible. It was so bad. And I do have stages where I have dry skin. Usually it's coming up to my period that I have dry skin. I did make a TikTok video about it and a lot of you guys were like, yeah, that happens to me too, so it must be just like a girl thing. That is what I just used on my face, by the way. I like to tend to stick between that and the Pixie Glow Tonic, whatever it's called. Anyways, next we're going to use some cream. This is the cream I am using. I got it sent a while back and it's just really seemed to work for my skin, so that's what I'm using. A lot of Korean skincare is good. That's a definite. This I rave about. There's nothing like it. This is the most amazing thing known to mankind. And whoever invented it, like whoever went to a snail and was like, give me your mucilin, they are a genius. Because this makes my skin so glowy. We are gonna take it down the chest. Put it everywhere. You don't want to have a shiny face and a dry ass neck. Do you know what I mean? You need to be smooth all over. My iced coffee, it's not even iced. It's quite literally lukewarm, and the battery on my camera is dying so fast. This I actually rave about. I don't actually know what it is, but I use it under my makeup. It doesn't really say what it is. Beauty Glow Multitasking Primer. It's a primer. But I feel like this makes my skin glow so incredibly nice. I honestly can't live without this. Like when I want that dewy, healthy skin, this is the product. The goal today is catfish. We want to be a catfish. We don't want to look an ounce like ourselves. Because it's the trend. It's the trend. I'm not saying it's bad to look like yourself. It's literally the trend. Unrecognizable makeup. That is the skin prep done. Can you see how glowy I am? Do I look like an angel? We're gonna start with the fake tan now. We're gonna spray it on the chest and neck first. Oh! It's got on my straps. That is literally my fault. But this is gonna turn into a bandeau top now. I don't want to be like orange. I just want to be tanned. I want to be bronzy. Bronzy, glowy. I think this is like a nice subtle darkness. Did that went in my hair? My hair is orange now. That's not good. I need to blend this out. I used to go sunbeds so often. And then I stopped like 2 years ago. Because I realised, hey, I might actually end up looking wrinkly in a few years if I carry this on. So I've just been rocking it pale recently, and to be honest, I've not been minding it so much, and I really thought that I would hate it because when I was pregnant, I was pale and I was so insecure, but it's not been too bad. Shall I put on a different top? I might just go put on a different top, and I need to change the camera battery, so BRB. I'm thinking I need to go a little bit darker. I keep getting it in my hair. I've literally got an orange stripe in my hair from this. That is not good. I'm also going to bring this all the way up to my face because I have a feeling I'm not going to be able to find a foundation that matches this. I feel like this fake tan is so pink toned that all foundations just look yellow next to it, and I hate that. The foundation has to match my face. Can you see that? It's literally in my hair. It makes me so sad. I'm just gonna focus on the face. I feel like I need a tiny bit more, so I'm gonna just spray it directly on the brush and then put it on my face, and then we'll figure out what to do afterwards. That looks so much more natural than it would if I just put foundation on. What do we think so far? Being a girl is tiring. I think the next best thing is to literally go in with concealer, because this under eye situation, it's a situation. I do have this foundation though. What if we mix that with some of this? Hold on. That looks like a... That's not too bad. I might just do that. Right, now I am going to zoom you in. So I'm gonna basically mix 2 different foundations together. I think that's a really good match. Like, that is probably the best match I have ever made my foundation be when I've had fake tan. Because usually my face is literally yellow. Because the NARS foundation I usually use is so goddamn yellow toned. I hope I don't look orange though. Should I zoom you guys out a little bit? Because you're right all up in my business. I look like an Oompa Loompa a little bit. I don't know how I feel about tan. I definitely don't like tan and blonde. I feel it looks too... I don't know. Just don't like it. I think that's a pretty damn good match. Now I need to wash my hand. So, foundation is done. I'm gonna try and do bronzer with this. That's a pretty good bronzer. I really don't want to end up looking too dark though. Also guys, what the hell is 92 eye makeup? I keep seeing it, but what on earth is it? I feel like that bronzer did absolutely nothing because my face is already so goddamn bronzed. We're just gonna let that bronzer just be because it's not really done anything. I've got this like extremely dark contour. It's like more on the grey side, which like contour technically needs to be more grey than bronzy. That's what bronzer's for. Because contour's just supposed to give you like a shadow more than anything. We are going to go down the nose a little bit as well because I do want my nose to be quite contoured. Now my nose looks so grey. It looks like it's going to fall off. We need to get rid of that. Also guys, this is so sad, but I have no friends and I don't know how to make friends because I never leave the house anymore. Like literally never a chance for me to make friends. Right, now we're going to use concealer. I've got a few different concealer sticks. I need to figure out which one will be good to use with this foundation, because I can't use my usual one because my usual one is way too white. I think I'm just gonna go with that one. So it's not crazy light. I think I'm just gonna blend this one out and then see how it's looking and then just decide what to do after that. Also guys, how scary was that ban of TikTok in America? I literally do not know what I would do if I lost TikTok. TikTok has literally solved all of my problems. I might go under here as well a little bit. Also recently I felt like I've been having such a creative block. I don't know what to film. I don't really want to film either. It's just been a little bit of a mission these past few days, to be honest. And to be honest, we was ill for like a week, all of us. So we was literally bedbound. Obviously I was not filming. We got a light concealer. This looks like such random concealer placement, but I promise it has a purpose. I'm literally trying to lift. Also guys, I have the biggest headache from this headband and from my contact lenses. And I am so tired. Sometimes coffee makes me more tired than it makes me feel awake. I don't know why. Got this like nose contour stick thing. So I'm going to literally try and use that for my nose contour. It's so grey though, which I guess is good because that's what you need for nose contour, right? But I don't know. We're just going to try it out, blend it out, see how it works. Oh my gosh, do you guys want to hear about my like birth story, my pregnancy story? Because I don't know what else to talk about, so I'm going to tell you about that. Right, so I found out I was pregnant. We decided to keep it low-key. Was on social media at the time, so we decided, hey, let's keep this off the internet, let's keep it to ourselves. We did also keep it to ourselves after he was born as well, until he was like a year and a half, which definitely was difficult. I'd definitely say it was difficult. I remember I had like a photo shoot. It wasn't my photo shoot, but it was for a brand that I was working for. I had a photo shoot and then the lady from the studio, bear in mind, I had an oversized jumper on, but she grabbed my belly and she was like, oh my god, you're pregnant. I was like, why would you do that? I did not want anyone to know, but thanks. So then all the girls at the photo shoot ended up knowing as well. We live, we laugh. Anyways, come to giving birth, my due date was the 6th, and that is actually a day that we was in London because I had some work out there, and I was like, hey, take me with you. My contractions started on the way home from London, and they did last about 4 days. I think the second day we called the birthing ward, and they were like, you're fine, call us back when you can't breathe. I was like, thanks. Next day, same thing, called them. They were like, no, sure, you're still fine, call us back when it's worse. That was like the worst thing ever. I would literally cry. I hated it. I'm in pain, I'm scared, I don't know what's happening. I've never given birth before, I do not know much about this. What if I have to give birth at home? Because you guys are like, you're fine. Anyways, come today for, this is now the 10th of October. It must be about like 7 in the morning. I've barely slept for the past 4 days because my contractions have been so intense. I go downstairs to the bathroom. I start vomiting. You know when you vomit so hard, your body thinks that you're turning into a werewolf because it's so unbearable. That is how hard I was vomiting. I was vomiting and I had a cramp and I had no energy to shout start. I thought I was gonna pass away there in that toilet. Thank God his phone was on loud. I called him and then he came downstairs and he was like, you know what's going on? I was like, we need to go. Call them now. Tell them I want to go in now. I can't do this. Anyways, he calls them. I'm crying my eyes out and they're like, we need to talk to her. And he's like, she doesn't want to talk to you. She can't talk to you. And they were like, well, we have to talk to her. Anyways, I'm talking to them, like, screaming, help me, please. They're like, yeah, you can come in. I was like, thanks. Finally. Anyways, we get to the hospital. I am crying hysterically because I'm scared. They get me into a ward. She checks how dilated I was about 6 centimeters dilated, and I asked her, like, that mean I can stay? And she was like, well, yeah, we're not going to send you home. I started crying because I was so relieved. Like, the relief I felt knowing that I could stay there now and not have to go home. Like, I was so scared I'd have to go home. And I really did not want to have to go. And then I got hooked onto the gas and air. And honestly, guys, the only thing that was relieving the pain was that blue bouncing ball. I could not lay on my back. I'd throw up if I was on my back. I had packed like a snack bag for when I'd give birth, and I was trying to eat the snacks and I'd be crying because my contractions were like 10 seconds and I couldn't finish chewing before I was in such incredible pain. It was just not fun. Anyways, hold on, I need to bake. I'm gonna use the Huda baking powder. I haven't used this in so long because it would always feel really cakey, so I'd avoid it, but I'm gonna try it. Give it one more try. I really like the way it smells. After a while of pushing, the baby came out. And honestly, guys, I can't explain the feeling. You have to have, like, been through it to understand. But, like, when the baby comes out, it is the most, like, oh my god, I'm so happy, like, so relieved kind of, like, feeling. Honestly, it was absolutely incredible. I need to buy a good contour. I feel like I don't have any good, like, shades. Like, all my contour shades are like orange. I'm debating whether to put a wig on or whether to curl my hair, and honestly I have no clue which one I want to do. You know what, we're just gonna move on to blush because I have given up with the contour. I do not like the way it looks at all. I don't even think I like the way I look right now, like the tanniness. Does that make sense? This is quite a dark blush colour, but I'm gonna try it. I don't think it looks too bad, does it? I just want it to look like sunburn. Does that make sense? And I think that is exactly what it's giving. Like, I've just been out in the sun. I've just been to Egypt. I've come back sun-kissed. That is what I want this look to give. That is a very, 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 very too light. Oh my god. Thank god it blended in. I did not realise that was going to be so light. I might put some on my forehead. Like, you know, when you're sunburn, you do get a little bit on your forehead, don't you? This is hard work. I am so tired. We're going to put on some highlighter. My social battery has run out. This is very hard. I don't think I can do YouTube full time because I don't know how people film. I'm like exhausted. This is a nice highlighter. I think it suits, right? We don't want to look too glowy. No! Okay, I give up. Let's do some freckles. I like to use an eyeshadow palette for my freckles. Just because it's, I don't know, just works. So I'm just going to go ham. Sometimes I like to close my eyes and do them because then I feel like they're a little bit more random. Or like squint my eyes so I can't really see. That makes sense. Because you don't get to choose where real freckles go, you know? So why should your makeup freckle placement be, you know, perfect? I'd love to get like a freckle tattoo, but then what if I change my mind later and I don't want freckles anymore? So I'm just going to stick with drawing them on. And then I'm just going to like try and pat them in a little bit. So they're not too like, hey, I'm here, you know? So a little bit more like, oh, okay. I think that's cute. Now we have to do my eyebrows, and I want these to look incredibly bushy. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make them incredibly bushy. I already feel like my face changes so often because like 1 minute I want this, next minute I want that. I just get really bored easily. I never want to look the same. Like, I never want to look basic, and when I've looked one way for too long, I start to think that's basic, or like it's not really like standouty. Like, I just want to be as standouty as humanly possible without looking too crazy, you know? Like, very subtle standouty. And right now, what seems to be doing that for me is my eyebrows. They make me feel a little bit more standouty. Do you know what I mean? Or do you not know what I mean? And I really like that like messy front part thing, because like all like the supermodels have that. So now we're repping it, because usually I just cut that off, but I'm kind of vibing with it recently, to be honest. Like last week I literally had the skinniest eyebrows, and now I'm like, I want to look like a werewolf, you know? It's like I can't stick to one look. I don't know what I want. So indecisive. But hey, that's like what's fun. You're able to change your look. You're able to like experiment, you know, that's the fun part. Talking about experimenting, I want to go back brunette. What do you guys think? Should I do it? Or nay? I'm so tired. Now I don't know if my eyebrows don't look too thick. I actually don't know at this point. Like, I genuinely don't know. We're gonna do our eyeliner. I want to do a black waterline. Oh my god, it tickles so much. It's so tickly. Guys, that TikTok audio, you know, the one that's like... The one of that, like... You know that film that, what's her name? Lily Depp? Yeah. The film that Lily Depp's in, and then there's that, like, meme going around, like... You must ride it very quickly, or some, I don't know, something like that. Anyways, that is literally all I can think about, and it's just stuck in my head. Honestly, I don't know why. I feel like I should have put more blush on. Like, my blush isn't blushing enough. Does that make sense? Like, it's not bright enough. It's not giving. I am flushed and embarrassed, and that's what I wanted to give, and it's not doing. I'm gonna do like a little inner corner eyeliner thing, because like, why not, you know, what do we have to lose? Sorry guys, I literally can't talk to you whilst I'm doing my eyeliner because it takes so much concentration. My hair is literally orange. That makes me so sad. I'm tired. Right, okay, now I need to stick some eyelashes on. So I'm gonna put some mascara on first because my eyelashes just have so much foundation on them that it's like, it's just gonna look weird. I probably should have curled my eyelashes first, and now I'm debating going downstairs and getting a curler and then coming back. And I think I might do that, so I'm gonna paint this on first and then I'm gonna curl them. I'm gonna do my bottom lashes as well because I do want it to be quite dramatic. I kind of feel like a cat right now. Meow. Guys, do I curl my hair or do I put a wig on? I don't know. I don't know. We have got the eyelash curler, so I'm gonna curl my eyelashes. Imagine if they're just like ripped off. Ooh, they're stuck. That kind of make them look quite cute, to be honest. I might get different eyelashes than the ones I have. The ones I have are quite like natural. I might get a little bit more fake looking ones. Okay, right, be right back. I'm gonna get different eyelashes. I went downstairs into bright lighting and realised how goddamn orange I look. I did not mean to look this orange. No, I literally look like an Oompa Loompa. When Star and Storm get home, they're gonna laugh at me. This was not the plan. I don't want it to look like this. Okay, you know what, it's fine, we move. Anyways, I'm out of breath. Gotta do these lashes now. Oops. I can't be bothered to comb my hair. I'm just gonna wear a wig, honestly. Because I'm probably gonna end up taking this makeup off, like, as soon as I'm done filming, because, like, literally, I look bright orange. For no reason. I don't know why I look this orange, honestly. Ah, keep dropping the goddamn eyelashes. One thing I realised with cluster lashes is it's actually better to put them quite far away from your lash line, because when I blink and they're too close, they feel extremely uncomfortable. Like, extremely uncomfortable. So the further away I actually put it, the longer it lasts me, because I don't end up ripping them off because it doesn't feel right, you know? My Alexa plays music for me every day when it hits 4:30. She's like, "Hi Magda, your evening routine is starting now." La, 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 la. I actually love cluster lashes. It makes life so easy. And I love it when life's easy. Don't you? Sandwich! Sandwich! Sandwich. Let's see if these last. The last extensions I did actually lasted me quite long. I usually like take them off very quick because I just don't like the way extensions feel most of the time. But they were actually okay. Anyways, we're gonna seal them. My lower eyelashes are just quite full naturally, so I never actually have to do them. I wish people would do like eyebrow extensions, like making your eyebrows just long, you know? Also, I posted like a video of when I had my masseter done, And everyone was like, be careful, you can get gels. You think I don't know? You think I didn't watch videos about masseter Botox for like a month straight? I know, it's fine. Had to risk it for the biscuit. Do I see a difference? I do. I do see a difference. I would probably get it done again. Not for like aesthetic reasons, because it doesn't make like a huge difference. Like, you know, when you get lip fillers, it's like, oh yeah, I can see what I paid for. It's not like a crazy difference. However, I used to struggle really bad with tooth pain. I mean, so bad. Like, I'd literally debate calling into hospital. It was so bad. And after I got my masseters done, like when it kicked in, which was about like 4 weeks in, the tooth pain stopped. Like, honestly, it just magically stopped. So I do think it helped me in that sense. And if in like 2 months' time my tooth pain returns, I will most definitely go and get my masseters redone and see if it carries on stopping my tooth pain, because there is nothing I hate more than tooth pain. And I was literally debating having my wisdom teeth like pulled out at one point because of how bloody painful they were, but I think I found the solution without having to pull them out. Masseter Botox, yeah! Eyelashes are looking extremely cute. La, la, la. Do you guys like my singing? You meant to say yeah. We're almost finished. Sandwich, 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 sandwich. We're talking about sandwich. I'm so orange. My head is killing me. It's time for the lipstick. Where is it? I know I put it in here. There it is. Okay, I'm gonna try and not overline my lips too much because I tend to do that. Oh, I can't believe I got fake tan in my hair. That is so bad. That is so bad. Let's get this party started. I kind of want to have like an oval lip line, you know, like a circle. So that is what I'm doing. I'm going to overline my bottom too much. And I'm going to put some like paler lipstick in the centre. Like, that's too pale. That is way too pale. Oh, actually, it's not too bad. I might put some of like this on as well. I don't know if that was a good idea. I think we're done. All I need now is my wig and then we're literally finished. My tape. Right, let me go get that silly wig. We have the wig. The only annoying thing with wearing wigs and having extensions is that you've got too much hair to hide. Like, how am I supposed to hide all of this hair? I actually don't know. I'm gonna zoom you guys out. This is the wig. This is she. It's quite a shorter style wig. It's got like a fringe and stuff. Who is she? There's my mummy. Jakinka. Jakinka. To no wideo robię. Nic takiego. Jak się czujesz? And I'm finished and I love it. I don't know how to arrange my fringe. Like, it's like either like this or sort of like just like, you know, just casual. I think I like it like just a little bit messy here, there, you know. I don't know. I hate fringes. They stress me out. Okay. I love it. Okay. Bye. Like, comment, and subscribe because I love you guys.